Hey, welcome back to 1000 Details YouTube channel. Today we have the Gaia 2 just out of the box. I haven't yet touched anything about this. I have no clue how it works, and that's the experiment we are gonna do here. How do I approach a new synth when I get out of the box and see if I like it, I can use it, what can I do with it? As you can see here, I have my Oxy One sequencer because I'm not a keyboard player. Although the Gaia 2 has a sequencer, yes, I'm not a fan of playing keys, honestly. So this is also a cool way to show that even if a synth has keys, with just a sequencer or your DAW and the piano roll, you can use a synth with keys. This should not put you off. Sure, size, it's a thing nowadays. This big boy is quite chunky, I have to say, but still, the keys should not affect your decision if you really like the synth. Also, to give it a little bit of more idea how it fits, I'm using my Digitact here to add some kick, bass and percussions so that we can feel a little bit how the sound goes. And let's dive into this. Something that I always try to do and find with synths, it's utility over the ones I already have. Of course, in an ideal world, I will have all the synths that I could, but that's not possible, at least for my wallet. So when I get something new and I use it and I try to use it, I always will compare stuff with what I have. It's normal. For me, I have a rule, which is if something new comes, something old gotta go. Because there's always a piece in your setup that it will not have the same usage as it had before. It's been like a year, so normally I apply the rule of thumb of 1 year without using the synth. Maybe it's time to go and add something new that can be more useful. And as always, like and subscribe, share with your friends. That helps a lot the channel grow and me to be able to do more stuff in the future. And if you are gonna buy new gear, be it a Gaia 2, Oxy One, Digitact, I don't think so, because at this moment they are not anywhere on sale, but use my affiliate links below in the description, because that will help immensely keep up the channel going. First thing I did, and I do normally, is I pick 2-3 presets and see what they do with some sequences that I am okay with and that I know what I want from the sound itself. And I tend to play a little bit with what is here. In this case, the first one being the cutoff, the filter, which gives it a lot of emotion. I have to say, this club recorder sound does sound really good. It's quite pleasant, in tune with some of the techno that I really love to hear and grew up listening back in the 90s. But I want to see how it fits in terms of sound. So does this gels well with kick, bass and whatever I have here in the Digitact? It's always what I do first, is try to understand if it fits or if it's something that is really hard to fit on a mix. Some very nice synths out there, they really sound big, but they are really a nightmare sometimes to fit them in the mix. And that's something that I always try to understand from synths. Also, I'm sending the Gaia 2 via the Digitact if I want to sample, for example, something, but basically there's no processing at all. It's just the effects is from the Gaia 2 and the compressor from the Digitact, which is not doing much, it's just gluing everything around. So I'll say this is as clean as we can get. I'm not post-processing this in any way or form, so let's dive into it, and I'll try to explain what I'm doing along the way. So I do like this. I'm even dancing a little bit here, mostly headbanging. I could do a track with this immediately. Wouldn't be that difficult. Okay, let's do something. Let's press play here. It already has a sequence here. Okay, cool, but I don't want this sequence to play. For sure there's a way for, let's see, shift settings. Okay, not here, menu, maybe. There's a way. I already changed this here. I prefer the knob mode to be a catch. So there's two ways of working with this. Direct, which is as soon as you touch it, the setting that was before will go away, or catch. It will just start changing when you catch the last value there. So not here, general, let's see. If I don't find this, there's nothing wrong. We just disable the sequence. One way that I work a lot is normally I do like to use a lot the random functions, and the Oxy one has a very cool one here. And then I tend to tweak a little bit things. Okay. This is cool, this is cool. See, when you have it in catch, you have to first tweak it to get there. So I want to make this a little bit more sustained, so it holds a little bit more, and the release as well. Okay, so our filter is doing a lot of stuff here. I get it. More pad sound and more plucky sound. So the shorter is the decay and the shorter is the release. And if you have the full envelope sent to the filter, it becomes plucky. If I start reducing the amount of envelope, see, it's more like a pad. But I like this. Good. Let's change here the baseline for something different that we had before. Okay, this can fit. Some perks. Okay. normally the way I work with, let me pause here. The way that I work with synth when I'm playing, and what I use the most is the amp section, so the envelope to the VCA, where I basically can make a sound shorter or longer, which can bring a little bit more tension, more drama. It does change quite a lot how the track feels and how the track is going. And the filter, for sure. Filter gives a lot of character and gives a lot of motion as well. If you cut off the filter quite a lot, if it's in a low pass, for example, shaving off the high frequencies does bring a darker sound. If you fully open it, you have much more energy going if that sound has a higher frequency sounds in there, which is good. And I do like to play a lot with the filter to make a position when I'm doing tracks, right? And of course, modulation will help the sound be more lively. So just a simple LFO into a parameter that is audible and that changes sound and creates movement as well, makes the sound less boring. So for example, here I was putting the LFO1 into the drive to try to make the sound a little bit fatter and less fat, fatter, less fat, which also brings a little bit of emotion here. So let's try just another let's try another preset, and then I'll try to dial in some stuff myself and see where does this go. So back to here. This is what happens. Of course. Yeah, I'll find a way. When I do the in-depth video about this, I'll find a way to for sure there's a way to stop the sequencer from playing every time I hit play and give it a start-stop message. Interesting. So where shift assigned. So this is assigned to the oscillator 1 position, which okay, and the Y, it's oscillator 2. Okay, so okay, fine, but I don't want to set it here, so I'm gonna set this to the VCA envelope. Okay, nice. And the Y one, let's use the filter here. Okay. Okay, I see. This is for sure this is the way. Okay, this thing here to draw. Now I have to understand how does this work. For sure there's something here. Let me see if I'll check later. what we have here as effects. Oh, a resonator. I have to say, from my first things, it's quite intuitive, honestly. I like that everything is on here, so there's not much menu diving. At least I haven't felt that yet. I'm intrigued by this. I have no idea how you can make this go crazy by itself, but we will find it for sure. That's not an issue. I'll see there's also an ARP here. There's also the kind of way you're gonna play mono, legato, chord modes for the keyboard. Well, I'm not gonna use it. Okay, the pitch and mod wheel are fine. So let's see what we can do here in terms of sound. And I'll explain to you how do I not many times do this. So what I do is I set a sequence here, much more to have a feeling or something that pleases me, okay? I'm not that much interested yet on the sound design tonality of what I'm picking. I'm just more interested in something that will fit here. And normally I try to do this while I have a kick and a bass going. For me, for some reason, it helps me a lot to define something that I'm interested in. Most of the times, what I am doing is I'm in search for a sound. Sure, I do have ideas in my mind many times, but even after 20 years of doing this, it is not always as easy to get a sound that you have in your head immediately to a synth, at least for me. I can replicate stuff that I did in the past that I know how to do. I can make it in pretty much everything that has 1, 2 VCOs, a filter, 2 envelopes, 1 LFO. Yeah, I can do that. But I always seek to do something new, something different, something that will fit the sound that I'm in search for, right? That's my main idea. So what we'll do is I'll reset this here on the Oxy one. Put a kick and a bass that I like, that I think will have something, and then we'll program stuff here and see where it goes. I normally, when I get something new straight out of the box, I always try to do synth lines, stabs, chords, stuff like that, and also bass lines. That's how I define if the synth is for me or not, honestly. The Gaia 2, for me, in my head, without having touched it, feels like something for cool lead sounds, textures. There's something here with the effects and the way the wave, and of course the wave tables. If you modulate a lot the wave tables, you can get crazy textural sound. And I do think that the bass part of this will be good. This is what I am thinking right now as I use this. And I have to add, this has nothing to do with the Gaia 1. I'm really sorry to say this, but the Gaia 1 was, let's say it on a polite manner, not the best of synths you could have even back then. Well, yesterday it was very late when I was recording, building up tracks from scratch. And for some kind of reason, I don't know if the battery of my Rode Wireless Go or whatever, the voice wasn't recorded on my video. So we are back here the next day, and we are going to build something from scratch. And I will explain what I am doing while I build this. So, initial tone, you can just come to user and pick an initial tone, or just do init and all good. Simple stuff, doesn't sound that amazing unless you want to do Metroid sounds from the NES. So, how do I approach this? What I normally do is I start a sequence and we'll start to tune up stuff while I'll add up a beat, normally a kick and a bass, so that things gel more and I can understand better what is going on here. And this doesn't matter, but I like to have things very, very tight. As you can hear, this is not amazing at all, so I'm going through the wavetables here. Just browsing to see if I find one that I'm pleased with. There's some cool ones for sure. Oh, chord wave. Let's get this going. Set up the VCA envelope a little bit more to taste. And as I'm hearing this, I'm not that pleased with this sequence I have here, so okay, maybe let me change the octave here. Okay, good. So next, adding drive to this thing. Okay, shorter release on the filter to be more percussive sound, like bit of resonance. And let's change this for a -12 dB slope, so there's more sound going off. And we are in the low pass one. Now let's add, oh, this is nice. I don't even need a bass line anymore. Okay, I'm fine with this. Not even changing this. So we are in a sine wave. I want a saw one. Yeah, this is more to my taste for sure. And a thing that I've realized when I turned this on is I think I already know how to use the emotional pad, which obliges me to have the sequencer going on. Still not sure, I haven't dived in the manual, but let's go. So, a few modulations now. Let's make this more alive in a way. So, I'm gonna try and do something here, which is, okay, oscillator 1 pitch. I'm gonna select the position. Okay, yeah, sine wave, it's cool. A rate here, let's just this is good. Less release on the envelope and less sustain, less decay. Oh, this is typical Roland. It's very super snappy envelope. Here we can adjust the tone. I like this feature a lot. It helps up shape the overall sound to your other stuff. Good. Cross modulation. I like it. And the ring modulation. This is fine. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of modulation here to the drive, which is nice to have this. bring those harmonics a little bit higher, but not all the time. Let's see the portamento. Yeah, we're good. And now let's dive into the effects section here. I found some pretty insane ones. There's very good effects here. Yeah, this is nice. Scatter. This is cool. This is too much, but it's cool. Reverse of the layer, which gives it a nice feeling. Let's add this JX chorus, which is so good, and here high filter damp and the time. Still, let's add bass line here. Speak something up. And now that I have something that I can work with, I might be able to change a few things here. There we go. This could be a sound for sure. So let me see if I can do something here which will be cool. So settings. So X is the cutoff. Good. So I guess now that if I just do a record here. There we go. I've managed this. Sometimes you need to rest to get the sounds going on and the ideas flowing, and this was the case of it. is a cool sound. I dig this. So let me stop this here. So now let's save this. And the way we do it is we come to Shift menu, right? We pick the preset we want. There's a cool way to delete stuff here, at least from what I understood here. You can press the motional pad, pick what you want, and you can use this instead of the encoder. But I'm used to the encoder to do this kind of stuff. So, and let's give a name to this. Anything goes, I guess. Organ donor, because it did felt like an organ somehow, or orgatone. Okay, orgatone is fine. Good, right. And that's it. So let's try another one, and let's go to our user here, initial tone. We have our Metroid sounds, at least for me it reminds me of Metroid. And exactly the same process. I'm gonna change here a few things just to make sure it's different. Let's change this into a chord one. That's it. Still, I want to start with something already pre-made here. What I'm gonna do is this, not much density, some randomness. Is more likely to be something that I will enjoy. Okay. Typical harmonic minor sounds. -12. Yeah, the filter is nice, although I think the bandpass one, I'm still not in love with the filter, but it does its function. I have to give it that. So let's add. Okay, now I know where I want this one. Shape here. And the thing is, I think when I was doing this yesterday, trying to find, it's only 2 LFO addressable to 8 parameters, so 4 each one, which is fine. I do like a lot this hands-on stuff. More and more, I don't want to dive into menus and stuff lately, so this is a good thing. And now I think I want to give it just a tiny bit of body to the sound, so more chord-like. Yeah, of course, this is so short that it will go into this madness. Oh. This is nice. Alien sounds. Now let's go on to add some percussions here. I have so much stuff here that I don't even know what I have anymore, but okay. Still, I'm trying stuff, but it doesn't mean that I cannot have something that I like or enjoy hearing. Cool, so we added here more harmonics, more stuff, a little bit of body to the sound. Let's give a little bit more drive, and now let's go to the effects section here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like this. Let's see what shift and mode does. Oh, there's various modes. JX1 and JX2. Simple, 2, 3, 1. Is this Juno-like? Yeah. Let's try with this one. Shimmer reverb. Well, shimmer is nice, but I don't. Yeah. Totally usable. You know something? It is not. It's and all of this time I only had a few scenes where I easily dial stuff very fast, like this one, which will be the pick, the Novation pick, the Buchla Easel Commander. That's very easy to dial in stuff. And well, Atlantis, which is an SH101, but yeah, I like when you dial stuff very fast and you get cool results. So let's keep on this. I already like this. The shimmer is not... Shimmer is cool, actually. You have this background, like, vocal going on there. Okay. No. Resonator. No. Phasers, flangers, more chorus. I don't know. This is the VK Rotary effects. I already like it. Totally different sound, but usable. Scatter. overdrive, saturation, distortion, which I really love to have on a synth, in various flavors, which is awesome for what I like to do and the way I work. Oops, sorry. A guitar amp simulator. Let me try and change the reverb here. Yeah. Simple delay here, let's see. Fantastic. So, first hour with this, all in sum, I can say that I'm happy with it. It does feel good. It does sound the typical Roland lush sound, which is very good. And although it says Gaia here, it has nothing to do with the original Gaia from back then, which is a very good thing. So congrats, Roland, for that. And I feel that only with just an hour, I was able to achieve a lot of stuff. It is quite intuitive. I'll try to read the manual from Roland, but normally Roland manuals are a nightmare. Sorry to say it, but it's true. Still, I think there's a little bit more we can dive into this. And that's my goal. Like, it's okay. I call this the honeymoon period, which is amazing. It's new. I'm happy with it. But at the same time, I want to see where I can go further on with this. I want to try the sequencer. I see there's a random function here, which I like a lot. Looks like typical mix of SH101 sequencer style of stuff. Along with typical press a key, press a pad or a step, and you add the note. But this effects section, it's quite deep. There's a lot you can do here, and I want to see if inside the menus you can like change the routing of this and stuff, because it is really cool. I hope you enjoyed this small tour. And yeah, this is what I do when I get a synth. I try a few presets with some drums going on, try to see where things go, try to understand what I can design from zero, catch a little bit the tonality, the filter. I do give a lot of emphasis on the filters of the machines. I like the low pass, especially in -12 dB slope. The band pass, I'm not convinced. I have yet to try some stuff. The high pass I haven't tried, but I'm not much of a guy for a high pass, but well, we can try for sure. And I'll be back soon with the in-depth video of this. Perhaps sample some stuff into here and use various sounds from the Gaia 2 to compose something. Thank you once again. Please like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing here, and use my affiliate links if you wish to get a Gaia 2 or any other type of gear or things you need for your studio. That will help me and the channel going. Bye bye, see you next time.